Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into a fascinating topic at the intersection of ancient philosophy and modern warfare: Stoicism and its impact on military life. Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in rationality and resilience, has guided individuals for centuries, and its principles are proving incredibly relevant for today's soldiers. In this video, we'll explore how Stoic teachings help soldiers manage the intense stress and challenges of war, from embracing the dichotomy of control to finding deeper meaning in their service. If you're curious about how ancient wisdom is applied in contemporary military strategies, stay tuned. The concept of Stoicism, which originated in ancient Greece, has been successfully implemented in a variety of contemporary settings, including the military. Soldiers who are coping with the difficulties of war might benefit greatly from the Stoic ideals, since they encourage resiliency, emotional control, and a focus on personal virtue. An analysis of the ways in which Stoicism assists troops in managing the obstacles they experience is presented here in further depth. Number 5. Developing an acceptance of the control dichotomy. Stoic philosophy is based on the duality of control, which is considered to be the foundation of the philosophy. It teaches us that we should only concentrate on things that are within our control, and that we should accept things that are not. By making this distinction, individuals are able to avoid tension and frustration that are not essential. In-depth military application. Operational focus. Soldiers learn to direct their energies towards their own actions and decisions rather than focusing on external factors such as the actions of the adversary or the unexpected components of battle. The ability to retain their efficacy in chaotic circumstances is facilitated by this focus. In order to better manage their emotional responses, soldiers can improve their ability to regulate their emotions by acknowledging that certain outcomes are beyond their control. Soldiers, for instance, focus their attention on carrying out their responsibilities with precision and composure, rather than worrying about the possibility of suffering fatalities or failing to complete their mission with success. To manage stress in high-pressure combat circumstances, troops employ strategies that are developed from the dichotomy of control. This is an example of battle stress management. Instead of obsessing on the outcome of the battle or the actions of the adversary, a soldier can, for instance, concentrate on their breathing and the tactical instruction they have received during the intense combat. Number 4. The cultivation of moral fortitude and virtuous character. Stoicism is a philosophical school that places an emphasis on the development of characteristics such as bravery, wisdom, justice, and moderation. In order to lead a life that is both fulfilling and ethical, these attributes are considered to be indispensable. In-depth military application, courage and bravery. Stoic principles inspire troops to act with courage, not by eliminating fear, but by acting in spite of it. This is the way that courage helps warriors overcome fear. Within the context of war, where bravery and the capacity to make rational choices under pressure are of the utmost importance, this is especially pertinent. Understanding what is significant and making judgments based on rational judgment rather than emotional impulses are two aspects of wisdom, according to Stoicism. Wisdom is characterized by the ability to recognize what is important. The ability to make strategic decisions during complex operations is facilitated by this method. Integrity and justice. Stoic ideas serve as a guidance for troops to adhere to ethical standards and keep their integrity, especially when confronted with situations that are morally difficult to determine. In addition to ensuring that others are treated fairly, this adherence serves to sustain the values of the military. An illustration of this would be the leadership of the military, which frequently relies on Stoic qualities to direct its actions and choices. As an illustration, a commanding officer might employ wisdom and justice in order to resolve disagreements that arise inside the unit. This would ensure that the resolutions are fair and balanced while simultaneously preserving morale. Number 3. dealing with stress and adversity in your life. The philosophical foundation of Stoicism is that it offers methods for dealing with misfortune by encouraging resiliency and a proactive approach towards obstacles. Techniques such as negative visualization and contemplative activities are included in this category. A comprehensive analysis of the military application of premeditatio malorum. Imagining prospective disasters and mentally preparing for them is an important part of the Stoic practice of preparing for them. The implementation of this strategy allows soldiers to anticipate issues and plan accordingly, so lowering the shock and stress that they experience when unexpected challenges materialize. Stoic philosophy promotes detachment from the emotional effect of unpleasant occurrences, which is a key component of emotional detachment. This technique is utilized by soldiers in order to maintain their composure and concentration in the face of stressful circumstances, such as watching casualties or being confronted with dangerous environments. Example: resilience training. Stoic tactics are frequently incorporated into military resilience training in order to promote mental toughness. Soldiers may participate in exercises that replicate difficult situations in order to teach them how to utilize Stoic ideas such as emotional detachment and proactive preparation. Number 2, developing one's own inner fortitude and reliance on oneself. Stoic philosophy is a philosophical foundation that places an emphasis on the development of personal resilience and independence, as well as on the cultivation of inner strength and self-reliance. This guiding idea is essential to the Stoic approach to dealing with the difficulties that life presents. Application of Stoicism in the military. Self-reliance in combat. Stoicism encourages soldiers to rely on their own powers and judgment, which is vital in combat situations. It is essential for troops to be able to rely on themselves in combat circumstances, where they may be required to make immediate judgments and operate independently while under intense pressure. Mental fortitude. Stoic techniques, which enable soldiers survive both physical and psychological hardship, are responsible for the development of mental fortitude when it comes to soldiers. They are able to maintain their concentration and efficiency, even when they are confronted with high-risk missions or situations that require them to be isolated. An illustration of this would be the training that special operations personnel go through, which is extremely rigorous and puts their mental and physical capabilities to the test. Their capacity to persevere through difficult circumstances and sustain their efficiency in high-stakes missions is supported by the Stoic ideals described in the Stoic philosophy. Number 1. Identifying meaning and purpose through service to others. Stoicism's philosophical foundation is that individuals should seek meaning and purpose in their acts, aligning their efforts with their beliefs, and recognizing their place within a wider context. Stoicism argues that individuals should follow these principles. A comprehensive analysis of the military application. Purposeful service. To assist troops find meaning in their service, Stoic ideas frame their missions as contributions to a bigger cause. This helps soldiers find meaning in their service. Having this perspective gives one a sense of purpose and motivation, which is especially helpful when one is working on difficult or potentially hazardous jobs. Ethical reflection. Soldiers are able to connect their duties with both their personal values and the values of the military by reflecting on the ethical implications brought about by their actions. Even in situations that are morally challenging, they are able to keep their integrity and morale with the support of this introspection. Take, for instance, the concept of combat motivation. When soldiers are deployed, they frequently encounter unpleasant realities and ethical conundrums. They are able to find meaning in their duty, such as safeguarding civilians or participating to peacekeeping activities with the assistance of Stoic ideals, which in turn makes it easier for them to maintain their devotion and morale. The philosophy of Stoicism provides warriors with a comprehensive framework that can help them manage the demanding and difficult environment of warfare, Soldiers have the ability to improve their resilience and effectiveness by concentrating on the things that are within their control, cultivating virtues, overcoming challenges, creating inner strength, and discovering meaning in the service they provide. The incorporation of Stoic concepts into military training and practice not only promotes the mental and emotional well-being of individuals, but it also helps to cultivate a more resilient, ethical, and purposeful response to the problems that modern combat presents. Thanks for watching. We hope you found this exploration of Stoicism in the military both enlightening and thought-provoking. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content on philosophy, military strategy, and beyond. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and let us know how you think Stoic principles could impact other areas of life or work. And if you haven't already, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay resilient and keep seeking wisdom.